offense in the game. It's the New York Giants and the Kansas.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by a former second-round pick out of Missouri. The quarterback is Drew Lock.
The only thing bigger than this guy's arm strength might be his personality, Mike. I mean, think back, how many times has this guy gone viral on the field over the last couple seasons? Unfortunately for him, stuff like that tends to downplay just how talented of a passer he really is. Consistency, or lack thereof, that's what's been holding him back. If he's able to put it together for 4 quarters, his team has a legitimate chance to leave here today with a win.
Lock working out of the pistol. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Lock out of the shotgun. Connects with his big tight end, man Hurts. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
They've got it, and it'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. They'll run here with the rookie. And a short pickup down inside the 10. Here now, second down and goal. Now Lock. That's over the middle to the tight end, Bellinger. And he'll take it on in. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, New York. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
On second down, Mahomes. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
The Giants offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run with Tracy. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the 1st quarter, they've done just that.
On 1st down is Locke. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early.
Automatic 1st down.
A carry here for Tracy. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the ground, here's Tracy. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Here's a run.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Throw it. Lock. It is brought in the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Greg, offensive coordinators script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. We are through one. It's the Giants leading this one early. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's taken in by the running back, P-Rob. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Here's their punter now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this is as good as you can possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Let's go.
On the give, it's Tracy. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He's got the first down as he gets it up to the 14-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. Walk to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, it's Locke. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
They go play action. It's Locke. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Brian Cook there defensively to knock that one away.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors. Wait.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. Right back to Kelsey again. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing is Mahomes. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. Motion man is Rice. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Yellow.
Patrick to throw. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Here's 3rd and 2.
Yellow.
Play action here. Mahomes. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Locke to throw. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Now Locke. That's to Bellinger. He's got it downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Lock. First down throw there is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's over the middle, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Giants first down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Lock to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Lock. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, Giants. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Chiefs 7. To kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense and Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. To the left side in the hands of Rice. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. Looking middle. He's got Kelsey. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That is caught, it is Hopkins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
And in motion is Brown. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's deep for the back of the end zone. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this 1st half. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New York.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Now, Gano for the extra point. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down. First and
Yellow,
37.
Man in motion is Brown. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That's taken in by Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
3 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
In what's been a pretty impressive defensive performance here today, the pass rush has been a little underwhelming. They've been non-existent up until this point, so as they finish this game out, it's got to feel good for them to see this pass rush start paying some dividends.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 8.
Gray is the motion man here. On 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't.
And this one is blocked.
And that's just a really good effort there. Remember, if he misses the ball and he runs into the kicker, that's an automatic first down, but he doesn't. Not only does he get through, almost untouched, he's able to get a hand on it and block the kick.
The Giants offense and Drew Lock getting set for their next drive. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes, on point with his receivers right throughout, and continuing to master running and executing this offense.
Let's go.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw is Lock. That's caught left side by Bellinger. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
First and 10. To throw is Lock. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Lock. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. He finds his tight end, Bellinger. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First down, New York.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Now Lock. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
A run here with Tracy on second down. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's a run with their tight end. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Open man is Hopkins. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Chiefs first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
19 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Throwing now. Mahomes. In trouble, and down he goes.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Third and long for Mahomes. And they are all over him yet again. He'll go down once more. Kayvon Thibodeau, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here's Smith-Marset, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where... A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Locke to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook. And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
So, here comes the KC offense set. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 53 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
They put Kelsey in motion. 1st down throw, Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
That's to Kelsey on the tight end screen. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Third and 5.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5.
Yellow.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. Right back to Kelsey again. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
7-yard gain. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw again. That is caught to the goal line and in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, KC. And this one is blocked. He gets free. Past midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. They go play action. It's locked. Working across the field. He gets this to Neighbors. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
First down, Giants.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On play action. Lock. That's to Bellinger. He's got it downfield. 23 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down, New York.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn.
He's got his big tight end, Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Gano on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Chiefs 16. To kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On first down, it's Mahomes. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This passing attack is proving to be a lot to handle for this defense, Mike, especially over the last couple plays. 4 plays, 4 passes, 4 first downs. It doesn't get much more efficient than that. And let's give credit to the offensive coordinator. Don't try to fix it if it ain't broken.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
They'll turn and hand this one off. The speed on display. He's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Now, Gano for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants are able to extend the lead.
44, Chiefs 23. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Patrick to throw. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. They put Kelsey in motion. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Throwing is Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. He's into space past the 25. And he will go all the way. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker now to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit. So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. No touchdown, but they are close. Gonna be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Locke. That one taken in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Makes the score Giants 51, Chiefs 30. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
2nd and 7. They put Kelce in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man downfield. It's Kelce.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Justin Reed that time with the tight coverage and the good hands. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Lock. Open man downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Locke to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Gano on to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants are going to extend their lead.
58, Chiefs 37. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Mahomes back. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw is Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Here's Mahomes. Open man right side is Kelsey.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. So a road win here for the Giants. A bit of a surprise, this one on paper. You figure this would have been a difficult assignment, trying to win away from home against a team of this caliber. No problems, though. They find a way to get it done. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.